and they're just changing colour nicely. Okay, so after the install of the Two Brothers exhaust, and we went out for a ride, what day we're on now? We're on Thursday, last Sunday, and lost the GoPro footage from the exhaust, but we were having some popping and farting of the exhaust on the long open roads. So what we're going to do, we're going to start again and scratch build a map for the 2-to-1 exhaust. So what we'll do is now just show you what we're going to do to load back the base map before we go out and record the information to the Pro Tuner, and then we'll upload that to the VCI afterwards. So here we go. So bring your software back up on your laptop. Box and leads all plugged into the bike. Okay, accept. Tuning. When you hit that now, it'll probably come up and say it's not connected to the bike. What we need to do now, ignition on. Go tune my motorcycle. Base calibration. Standard map 2016. Sportster XL1200X. Application XL1200 stage 1. Components: Screamin Eagle air cleaner, Screamin Eagle exhaust. What we need to do though is reset that to build ours for the 2-to-1. So what we'll do, click down onto here, and you've got there 2-to-1. Now it should probably come up now saying no base calibration. There we know, to standard sensor. Displacement 2, configuration, 1200 stage 1. Oh, 2 sensors, which is not letting me in there, but they're on standard anyway. Standard camshaft. OE. And there she says no calibrations found, hence why a lot of people don't like using this Screamin Eagle software, because it seems to have a lack of information, which is why we're building our own map. And what you can do, I can go back into my recent files and just have a search through those. And you can see a previous one here where I've had the Smart Tune Pro Automatic Tuning module attached to the bike. And we're going to rerun a standard map through and do that, and then we'll change that map setting then to a 2:1 after we've finished. But in one of the previous files I had, which is this one at the bottom, which is application 2017 to 18 Sportster XL 1200 stage 1 with standard components. I'll open that map. And then, as you can see here now, in order to smart tune the calibration, it must be put into data gathering mode and recordings must be made. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. Click the record button and then go for a ride. So continue. And record. Tuning file you're using may not be intended for the motorcycle you're about to program. Are you sure to continue? Yes. Your motorcycle will be programmed in Smart Tune mode, allows the factory sensors to control fuel delivery throughout the entire operating range. Record data while riding the motorcycle normally to get the data needed to customize your calibration for your riding style. While in this mode, the motorcycle may not perform at peak performance. Only use this mode to gather data recording for use in tuning. Okay, that's what we're going to do. This only takes a minute. Calibrating the vehicle. Okay, there we go, update completed. Continue. We must turn off the vehicle ignition switch and run stop switch. Wait 10 seconds, then turn on the ignition switch and run stop switch. Next you will select the method for gathering data with your motorcycle. Okay, so we've counted to 10. You're back on. Continue. VCI recording, record data while riding your motorcycle in a safe and appropriate manner. Or Smart Tune, live recording using a dyno. Unfortunately we haven't got a dyno, so we have to take the bike on the road. So we'll leave it on that, we'll click that, and I'll see you on the road.
Okay, so you can see we've got the Pro Tuner connected to the bike. Let's get this thing outside. Press, and it should slow blink, and when she's slow blinking that should be recording. And that was one of the things it said, that your bike won't be running well while it's recording. Give it a bit of a hiccup. So we need to do a constant 30 minutes ride now and go through all the RPM range in each gear. Hold it in each gear. You can certainly tell when she's in recording mode. And on the last map that I did, and it took at least 10 minutes before the bike decided to give me a little bit more on the throttle. We just need to find a little bit of a more open road. Now she seems to be settling in. So after installing the TBR system last week, I mean, all the power was there. I was getting quite a lot of popping, and I know with having the new gaskets everything was sealed. Sounded beautiful. I've got some video clips to put with this vlog. But again, you could tell she just wasn't right without that right map for it. Now, for those of you, as I say, this is a 2016 Model 48, and I had better results loading the later map, 2017-18, which I think was the last of Harley's OEM upgrades for your Screamin Eagle software, and it did run a lot smoother. I think they must have tweaked a few things on the earlier maps. So this is what you don't really want to do now, is you don't want to be stopping in traffic, but I've got no choice. So as I say, when I loaded that map on, the bike felt a lot more responsive, and the only thing I had to do was adjust a little bit of air fuel ratio mixtures, and the tables obviously on the last Screamin Eagle vlog I did with the diesel pop. And after that, those with the Cobra slip-ons that were on the bike has been, you know, pretty much fantastic ever since. But since buying this bike, because those Cobras were on when I bought the bike, lovely sound, absolutely fantastic, but I knew I always wanted to go for 2 to 1. So going back to last week, absolutely fantastic, but I just knew it was holding back, it wasn't right, it wasn't letting enough through. So we've gone for the base map 2017-18. The bike's learning now. how I ride, and even now after 5 minutes she's idling better and seems to be pulling better. That we'll soon find out. Beautiful evening, by the way, as well. I think you're touching, I don't know, only about 12-13 degrees. Straight away on that gear change I had throttle. You can hear that diesel pop there, which you always get in second gear. But definitely now, only after a couple of miles riding, she's sitting what, just over 2000 RPM and sounding sweet as a nut. The thing is though, we need to get up in the gears. It looks like I'm going to be out long enough to catch a little bit of sundown. Hear that popping now. Definitely picking up around the 3000 mark, which is the sweet spot. A little bit more open roads to play with. Yeah, 3000's the definitely the spot on this bike. The only problem with this time of year, it's cold. We've had ice the last 3 mornings, and then she's been you know, a brilliant day, sunshine, spring sunshine, but then gets damn chilly again at night. Overall, in third gear now, 40 mile an hour, he's sounding absolutely spot on. firing, but that's only because she's in tuning mode. And I'd love to see the flame come out the back of that. Do something in fourth gear at least. I think we've got a speed camera coming up as well down here. I'm loving the way the headers have changed colour as well. They're really matching the bike. And at one point I thought, when I did the install, I was going to put the heat shields on. Speed camera. But after seeing how they've gone now and how they look on the bike, and I'm not really getting any excess heat. That'll probably change in the middle of the summer. But for now, they're staying off. Absolutely love them. Okay, we'll do a right here and find a little bit more of an open road to get it up to speed a little bit more. That's what we're talking about. And between first, second and third there, absolutely no lag whatsoever. She was all pull, pull, pull. And if some of you have seen the vlog from the FXDR with the 114 Milwaukee, and you can certainly tell the difference, absolutely, between the Evo engine, 1202cc, to the FXDR. And the differences to me is, as much as it gave you the fun factor, this one gives you the extra smile. I think she's learning and adapting quite well now. Just need to get some more data in those higher gears. The longer you ride, the better, but it does say at least 30 minutes of riding. So what we do with that information when we get back is, now don't forget, if you're out on a 2-hour ride and you've got your tuner in data gathering mode, you don't want to be stopping. You need that full half hour or hour constant. But if you're out for longer than that and you need to stop for fuel or for any other reason, get at least half an hour of recording time at least, and then you can press the button and then she'll have stored that data. So you're safe then, but you won't have the new map downloaded to your bike until you get back and plug back into your laptop, which we'll show you how to do later. third gear is now absolutely amazing. I want to lean more. The FXDR I could have go with the floor, but I keep meaning to grind 10mm off the Hero blobs on the pegs, because it's one thing with these is I hit the ground, it knocks you out of gear. So we're in fourth. Altogether, she's quieting down at the back. She's absolutely giving an amazing sound. I don't know if you can hear that now from this microphone. The growl at 4,000. Oh yeah! Red light. Now, did any of you see them red lights on that BM? That confused me then. Surely that's illegal. Can't wait to play that back. Now, we've been up this road before, and it's shit. It's shit. You cannot get any speed up here. I'll tell you how cold it is actually now. The temperature's dropped, and I'm going to put the heated grips on in a minute. I've actually got a bit of condensation just underneath the mileage, if you can see that. So we're going to switch the heated grips on. Up on the top of this moor, I think she's dropped to about -3. It throws you off the seat. At least we're in 5th gear. It's always nice for a road where you can loosen your grip a little bit, but with this one you have to tighten it. End up with achy wrists. With a little bit of new black road. Getting a little bit of sundown behind. I think we'll turn around in a bit and catch some of that before we lose it. It's looking, you can see that in the rear view. I can't believe they relayed this road and left all the bumps in it. I think if you're going to put a new road down, you'd make it smooth, wouldn't you? Maybe the reason they've done that is to stop people like us doing 140 down it. Spoil the fun. Oh, the hell, it's gone cold now. I'm going to turn around here now anyway. Well folks, over towards Holmfirth, Saddleworth Moor, with a fantastic sunset. Couldn't really ask for more, could you? Well, we better head back and upload that data, haven't we? Get cracking. Get this map built for you. Even now, after a little short stop, that second gear diesel pop, I've lost about 60% of that, and that's without even uploading the data. So the bike has learnt now how much fuel, how much air to give with these pipes. She's learning, basically. Fantastic. So once we upload this data, send a new map to the bike, then we go out again. And if there's anything else I feel like we need to adjust, then we'll go a little bit further. So I'm going to keep doing that until I get the perfect map for the stage 1 48 with a 2-in-1 exhaust, and that file will be saved for anyone to download, save you guys the hassle of doing it. Okay chaps, well, I hope you enjoyed what we've done so far. I'm going to sign off now and enjoy the rest of this sunset to go down the hill, and next time I see you guys we'll be in the shed. Take it easy folks, see you soon.